I'm Superman. I'm Superman.
That's my boy. Oh, yeah.
I'm here, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Fatal J. The Fatal J Show is here. And I would like you very much to smash that like button because we're going to have some fun. We're going to answer some theories. I'm going to answer some questions from the people in the chat. We're going to get into a lot of DCEU news. There's a lot of drama going on out there. And while you're here, make sure to smash that like button because I will appreciate it greatly. Let's see who's in the chat right now. And I don't even understand why I'm talking like this. I really don't. But let's see who's up in here. Thank y'all for coming out. Let's see who's up in this building right here. Let's go all the way from the top. Yeah, let's see. And let me change this up real quick. Let me change this right here, right there. Let's see who's up in here. We got my boy Anthony. He said, I've returned for the Snyder. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me on my mic real good. We got my boy Zach right up in the building. Howdy, Fatal J. I'm going to say howdy back, sir. Thank you for coming out. We got Noel Martin up in here. Said, what up, Fatal? What up, sir? We got Peter up in here. Peter, are you new, sir? Peter, are you new? I see you there, Peter. Let me know if you're new, okay? Thank you. Let's continue. Let's keep going. Yeah. We got Belle up in here. Belle, how you doing? Let me tell y'all something about this lady right here, Belle. Belle, you be doing some serious working out. Make Fatal J. You put Fatal J to shame because I'm telling you. I'm in the gym right now, and it probably looks like a turtle moving all slow and stuff. Let's continue. Let's see. We got more. We got more year up in here. What up? We got Forrest Paul. My boy Forrest Paul is up in the building. We got Master up in here. Master, how you doing? My man Fatal J. We got my boy. Oh, we got my boy Tim up in here. Tim, I sent off that shirt. You should be getting it soon. Thank you so much for participating in the contest. We got my boy Steve up in here. Steve, let me tell you something, Steve.
We're live. We're live and it's about to go down. It's about to get crazy. See, let me tell you something. This is not Fatal J in this body. No, it's Dark Side, and I'm coming for you. Not you, Steve, because you're cool, but the other infidels that's been going against Fatal J. Let's continue.
That really hurts your throat when you do that. We got my boy Vega. What if I miss you? Ain't miss you nothing yet, Vega, because we about to get busy. We got my boy DC Legendary in the building. DC Legendary, thank you for coming out. We got my boy Andrew in the building. What up, Andrew? Hey, Fatal J, my brother. Andrew, you my brother too. Thank you for coming out. Always remember. What are we remembering? We're remembering how great Always Remember is. See, if you always remember what Always Remember is, then you will realize that Always Remember is that great. Thank you for coming out. We got my boy Rail. What up, Rail? Fatal J, what's up? Fire. Hot fire. We got Kai up in here. Kai, I promise you, Kai, I'm not ducking and I'm not dodging. Kai, I'm going to tell you something, sir. We're going to do some live streams together and we're going to kick butt. And let me tell you something, Kai. I want to ask this quick little question. Was you Kai before Cobra Kai? Was you Kai before Dragon Ball Z Kai? Let us know. Thank you so much. Let's continue. We got David Quartina up in here. We got John Cena up in here. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Smash that like button because when you smash that like button, a Fatal J grows his wings. Ooh. A Fatal J grows his wings. We got my brother Sickness. Sickness is one of the dopest dudes in the world. And I'm going to tell you why Sickness is one of the dopest dudes in the world. Because when it comes to Sickness and when it comes to motion capture videos and animations and all that stuff, he's dope. I'm going to say that one more time. I'm going to say it just like that. He's dope. He's a dope man. He's a dope man that don't nobody understand but his woman. Woo, bars. Let's continue. I think I got everybody. We got John Cena up in here. John Cena, thank you for coming out. We got Gaming Sanctum up in here. Gaming Sanctum. And my boy, he showed this right here. Restore the Snyderverse. We're about to get into that right now. I saw some articles that blew my mind, and it made me realize this, ladies and gentlemen. It made me realize this right here. It made me realize it's some things that may be blocking Zack Snyder from coming out with a Snyderverse. Now, don't get your boy Fatal J wrong. You should understand by my channel by now that I want to see the Snyderverse. I want to see Zack Snyder super successful, but it's some things that's blocking it. I'll let you know one right now. HBO Max subscribers is very vital. We're going to get into Wonder Woman 84. That was the tester. That was the test to see if we was going to get more subscribers for HBO Max. It's all about the subscribers. Snyder Cut is going to be successful either way it goes, but it depends on those subscribers. You know what I mean? We're going to get into that. 30 people is already in the building. Make sure to smash that like button, and then I can do a little dance like this, you know? Do, 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 do. Dee, 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 dee. Ha, ha. Sorry about that. We're going to get into some articles. I see some more people up in here. Not famous. Thank you so much. Not famous PJ. Love you so much, brother. You are so awesome. Ooh. And my boy, don't stepped in the building. Let me tell y'all something about my homeboy, John Matrix. John Matrix kind of adopted Fatal J when I was early in the YouTube game, and come to find out, he's a Texan brethren like myself. His channel was blowing up for the political stuff. And let me tell you something. I know when I said political, you was like, nah, he tells the real how it really is. So if you into CNN and think CNN sucks, watch John Matrix. John Matrix, thank you so much for showing love. And for that, brother, I got to give you something dope.
Huh? Oh, you fool!
Yeah, that was a good one. TK Bet gave it. Sorry, man. I said TK Bet gave. TK Bet gave. What up, sir? I'm glad you're here. John Matrix, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Look, John, look what I did. Somebody just subbed. The fact that the Fatal J show keeps giving. Dylan, thank you so much. Jersey Girl, thank you so much. Let's get into the news right here. I saw this article on, and please excuse me when I say this, Cosmic Book News. Sorry about that. I had to do it. I saw it on Cosmic Book News, but it made some good points. We gonna read from this, and I want y'all to understand. Fatal J is a Zack Snyder fan. You should know this by now. But this article was real interesting, and I want some of y'all feedback when I read this. But this is what it says right here. It says, Zack Snyder, Justice League, Snyderverse in doubt. Let's read this article. I'm going to skip this because I already read it a little bit. I want to know y'all opinion. No, it says Zack excited for Zack Justice League sequels. Zack has enthusiastically and excitably gone on record that he has ideas for a Justice League sequel involving Darkseid on Earth. And Zack even discussed how his Snyderverse is part of the DC multiverse, part of an Elseworld multiverse. But I love what Ray Fisher said. Ray Fisher said, if it's canon to us, it's canon, period. The Hollywood trade sites even reported that if Zack Snyder Justice League proves to be successful for HBO Max, that it seems likely Zack Snyder will be able to do 2 sequels like that 5-arc plan to Justice League that will complete his 5-film arc. Joe Magnoletto also recently went on record that he would like to do something with Destro, and don't forget Zack has teased a remastered Batman vs. Superman for HBO Max. I can't wait that. I need a 4K TV soon. Ben Affleck is also being brought back as Batman for the Flash movie, which at first was thought to be building anticipation and hype for Affleck to do his own version of the Batman on HBO Max. Why else bring him back? But now it's being said the appearance is to just give the character a proper send-off. I don't think that's true. Now, peep this out. This is when it gets real crazy. Zack Snyder not continuing after Justice League. So what happened? I'm not saying that. This is this site. Walter Hamada interview. Recently saw that Walter Hamada interview published by the New York Times, where the article says the Snyder Cut of the Justice League movie is leading to nowhere, meaning nothing is going to happen with the Snyderverse after the release of Zack Snyder's Justice League movie in March. This is Hamada words. We all know this by now. At least for now, Mr. Snyder is not part of the new DC Films blueprint, with studio executives describing his HBO Max project as a storytelling cul-de-sac, a street that leads nowhere. Now, this is the thing. I don't have to believe the man's words, Walter Hamada. Walter Hamada going back and forth, but this is the thing that blew us away. On comic book debate, Zack Snyder himself said these words. Watch what Zack Snyder said. While at one time Zack Snyder seemed excited about a Snyderverse on HBO Max, recently while speaking with a YouTuber, Zack says he has no new plans. That YouTuber or YouTubers is comic book debate. Now this is Zack's own words. Look, I never thought I'd be here doing this. I didn't think I'd be finishing Justice League. The truth is, it's been widely reported, and I have no issue. This is an old movie. This is a years old movie I'm working on. The DC universe has gone and branched off and done its own thing, and that's fine. As far as what I did, and as far as what my vision for, what I wanted to do with these characters in this journey, I wanted them to go on. It's well known that I planned on more movies. I'm going to read that again by Zack Snyder. It's well known that I planned on doing more movies, 5 movies or something, but I'm busy. I've got a lot going on. I'm going to read that one more time like Mike Jones. I said, it's well known that I planned on more movies, 5 movies or something, but I'm busy. I've got a lot going on. Is it cool that the fans have so much faith in the trajectory? Yes. It's amazing, and I couldn't be happier, and I'm excited for them to see Justice League so they can really drink the entire elixir of Justice League. But would I continue? I have no plan to. But like I said, I didn't think I'd be here, so who knows? Now, that's some crazy stuff right there. What happened in between Zack being enthusiastic about the Snyderverse to now he at this point that he's saying he's busy and he don't have no time for it? Is it all this drama that's brewing with Warner Brothers? Y'all let me know in the chat. I want to see what y'all talking about. See what my boy Dylan talking about. As far Ray Fisher, if you trying to win over the public, what he doing isn't enough. And this is the thing, David, you kind of right on that. This is the thing about Ray. I think Zack don't want to go forward with the Snyderverse if they trying to get rid of Ray Fisher. Ray Fisher, everybody knows Zack Snyder said it out of his own mouth, out of everybody on the Snyder Cut cast, the Justice League, Zack Snyder Cut cast. He said Ray Fisher was the key. Now, we know we got articles that came out. We're going to read those too about Ray Fisher being recasted. If he being recasted, I don't think Zack Snyder want to go forward. So it's very important that with this investigation that Ray Fisher win this stuff, because if Ray Fisher don't win this stuff, if Warner Brothers try to get rid of Ray Fisher, I don't think we're going to get a Snyder Cut, a Snyderverse. I think the Snyder Cut is going to be the last hoorah for Zack, because, of course, he got other movies going on. We already don't see the pictures. We don't already seen the pictures of Dawn of the Dead. Let's continue. Hey, I'm here. Machete is following Grant Gustin and Tom. And on Instagram, hint CW Flash and Reverse Flash and Flash movie. I keep hearing that too. Let's see. Ali. Zack Snyder indirectly mentioned that he is busy. He is busy to work on sequels of Justice League. Zack is under an NDA in this obvious virtual hub. Okay, I could take that. Let's see. Let's continue. Let's see what everybody else saying. See what everybody's saying. Andrew, let's see what
I already read that. Let's see. Cosmic book. I know, yeah, they hit or miss, but I'm telling you, the stuff that I just read to you is on point. I mean, you can go back and look at the sources and find this stuff. It's really on point that Zach said this stuff. Okay. And let's continue reading because it get more interesting. And Mask or Shy, I'm glad you're here, sir. Cosmic Book News, Jay is probably false. I'm telling you, did y'all watch Comic Book Debate? I watched that. Zach said those words. This is Zach. This is coming from Zach's mouth. Zach said this. Did anybody watch Comic Book Debate? Zach said these words. Let's see. Steve Kassan. It's the Hamada re-up. Fisher case. Warner Media. But Zach sees the future with his Army universe on Netflix. Zach can continue Snyderverse on comics. I've been drawing them. And let me tell you something about Steve, a.k.a. the Retro Man. This dude can make posters. Steve, I'm pretty much sure if you would have got in that Snyder Cut contest, and no disrespect to my boy, the one, because I love him dearly and I got his poster and I talk to him all the time. But Steve, you would have been some fierce competition for my boy. I'm just saying, I don't see your stuff. Your stuff look like movie posters, bro. But y'all don't get this wrong. I'm still with Zach. I'm with Zach 100%. I want to see the Snyderverse. But let's continue with this article because I'm telling you guys, this article is very interesting. Let's continue reading. We got 40 people up in here. Smash that like button. Kevin Smith defends Zack Snyder. While Zack has said he has no plans, they might not exactly be the case, as recently saw Kevin Smith on Fat Man Beyond defending Zack Snyder. So it appears once again it is the studio that's the problem. It's the studio that's the problem. It's the studio that's the problem. It's the studio that's the problem. Now this is Kevin Smith talking. I happen to know that the ending that he's got for the Snyder Cut is very not a cul-de-sac. What I'm taking from what Kevin Smith just said in that sentence, the ending is probably built to continue on for Justice League 2, Justice League 3. It takes it to a weird neighborhood, but it's not a cul-de-sac. Cul-de-sac just basically means it ain't ended nowhere. So Walter Hamada don't know what he's talking about, or maybe he got some beef for Zack. I don't know. You can keep effing going with the story based on what I heard from a friend. Now, Kevin Smith, a lot of people call Kevin Smith a shield. I don't call Kevin Smith a shield. Kevin Smith is just a hardcore fan. He a creator and he a fan, and he pretty much love everything that come out with comics. I got respect for him. I got a lot of respect for Kevin Smith. He loves the art. He loves the art of comic books. He loves the arts of comic book movies. He been like that since the early 90s, before comic book movies was even a thing. So listen to Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith was there repping the Snyder Cut before anybody else started repping the Snyder Cut. So you better listen to Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith probably seen the entire movie. Matter of fact, I think Kevin Smith said he's seen the movie. He said you can keep up and going with the story based on what I heard from a friend. See what y'all think about that. We got 47 people up in here. Let me tell y'all something. The more people come in here, it makes me do stuff like this. La da da la la dee 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 I. Yeah, I don't care. You think I care about making a fool of myself? Every time you smash that like button, I make a bigger fool of myself because I don't care. Okay? See what y'all think. Dr. Fate didn't hear. What up, Dr. Fate? Let me see what my boy Sapo said. I hit the wrong one, but I hit a super chat. Thank you so much, DDS. DDS with the $5 super chat. Let me tell you something. I was talking to Vegeta yesterday. We were talking about you, sir. And this is what he had to say about you.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000! What, 9,000? There's no way that can be right.
It's right, sir. He said, hello, Master J. Hope you all are having a great day. We are all having a great day. Us DC fans are just getting together, talking about what's going on with the Snyderverse. I got a solution to how we can get a Justice League 2, a Justice League 3. But at the end of the day, guess who it's up to? It's up to you. It's up to me. But I got a solution to what we can do. 50 people up in here, smash that like button, because we fist to get busy today. Let's see who all up in this joint. We got my boy, Mask Shy. Thank you so much with the beautiful artwork. Let me tell y'all something real quick, real fast. Mask Shy, so he showed me something that he working on. And all I can say is dope. It's dope. It's dope. I'm talking about it was so dope just a few seconds ago. It just took my breath away. That's how dope it was. He got something in store for us, and it's so dope. Mask Shy, make sure you give me a poster of that, okay? We got my boy Vega up in here. I call him Street Fighter Vega. Everybody want to be like Ryu. I don't want to be like Ryu and Ken. I want to be like Vega. Every time I play Street Fighter, I pick Vega. Vega, thank you so much for the $10 super chat love. And guess what, sir? This one is for you.
Bring it on.
As you wish.
My boy Vega in the piece, he said on CBD, he said that he didn't even plan on revisiting the Justice League we're getting, but that here he is, and in retrospect, connected that to though. Dang, hold on. What is wrong with me? I can't read today. Let me try it again, man. From the top. I hope film guy back in here. Let's try it again, Vega. I'm gonna read your stuff right. I promise you, sir. On CBD, he said that he didn't even plan on revisiting the Justice League we're getting, but that here he is, and in retrospect connected that to, though now he doesn't plan on continue after Zack Snyder Justice League. Who knows? I know, man. I think this studio stuff, Zack don't want to be involved with it. There's too much stress on him, but it sucks, bro. It sucks. I mean, I'm so happy that we're getting this movie, but dang, I want to see it keep going. I want to see Zack Snyder on the level of Kevin Feige for DC, because they try to deny Zack Snyder playing like it was whack when he dropped BVS, and now everybody coming back to it and knowing it's the truth. It's stuff out there. Film God have done videos on it. I don't did videos on it to where you can see where the Russo brothers from Marvel stole from Zack Snyder, and not just Zack Snyder, but they stole from DC animated films. Now, I watch Marvel. I enjoy Marvel. But after seeing that stuff, it's not legit to me, because Marvel fans always saying DC ain't organized. But if you look at the facts, they steal from DC all the time. All the time. Let's continue. Vega, thank you so much for that, man. Vega, anything you do, I support, man. I want to buy your album. Let me see. Fader, you drunk? No, I don't think so. Let me see. Dylan. What up, Dylan? Dylan said exactly, Fatal. Yeah, man. DC Legendary. I'm watching Batman versus Superman in your live stream at the same time. You a bad boy. I think Suicide Squad on my screen right now. Always remember, thank you so much. Look like Japan yen, but I could be wrong for the super sticker. Thank you so much, sir. Solar Blast.
Solar Blast!
Let's continue with this article, though. This article is crazy. This article says Wonder Woman 1984 and Ray Fisher killed the Snyderverse. I'm going to read that again. Wonder Woman 1984 and Ray Fisher killed the Snyderverse. Let's read this right here. It said 2 additional factors why the Snyderverse might not be moving forward on HBO Max could be Wonder Woman in 1984 and Ray Fisher. What do Wonder Woman 84 have to do with it? Let's read. Wonder Woman 1984. The Hollywood Trades also reported that if Wonder Woman 1984 was a success on HBO Max, it could help lead to other projects. Well, Wonder Woman 84, okay, he's saying it's downright off. I'm not going to read Matt McGlowan's opinion, but he said it hasn't been received well by the critics and fans alike. I think Wonder Woman 84, now I don't go by Rotten Tomatoes because Rotten Tomatoes trash, but Wonder Woman 84 just hit Rotten on Rotten Tomatoes. But it says, and it doesn't seem as if the HBO Max release led to a heap of new subscribers. Where's the big announcement from Warner Brothers? So Warner Media could be rethinking its strategy of what to release on HBO Max, which may include rethinking the release of the 17-movie slate in 2021. Producers, directors, and actors are not happy at all. Now, I want to ask y'all this question because that's an excellent point. Do anybody know out there if Wonder Woman did what it was supposed to do by grabbing HBO Max subscribers? Because that right there is the second thing that's key for us getting the Snyderverse. We got to get thousands of people subscribing to HBO Max when the Snyder Cut drop. When HBO Max see thousands of people joining their streaming service for Zack and for the Snyder Cut, I truly believe we will get more Justice League films. But I'm telling you, it's up to you. So I want to ask y'all in the chat, did Wonder Woman 84 do good in terms? I know that the money don't matter. The whole entire plan was to get those subscribers. So y'all let me know, did Wonder Woman 84 do good with the subscribers? Did it do good with the subscribers? That's the one thing Rotten Tomatoes has gotten right, though. Wonder Woman 84 wasn't good. I don't know. It was just that Patty was tripping. Like when Zack Snyder showed that picture of Wonder Woman holding up them heads, that's what the fans wanted to see. But what Patty Jenkins was talking about, let me pull that picture up, man. Let me pull that picture up. Man. You got some ladies up in the chat. I want y'all to let me know. Did y'all want to see that Wonder Woman holding them hands up? Zack Snyder picture. Matter of fact, I'm tripping. I got that on Twitter. Y'all let me know. Is that what y'all want to see? Or is y'all scared to see that? Man, Patty Jenkins, I hate to say it, but Patty Jenkins dropped the ball big time on that movie, man. I was wanting to see an epic classic movie. And she dropped the ball. Let's see if I can pull that up. Let's see what y'all saying in the chat while I pull it up. Bill says, so get me started on Patty. Don't get me started on Patty. Yeah, man. Patty, I don't know. This is the thing. And I'm not going to say his name no more because this dude here, word on the street is this. This certain dude that I used to have on my channel, and now I'm talking about on my channel, he's reporting my videos to YouTube if I say his name. But I'm just going to say this, and maybe I'm wrong. Fatal J admits when he's wrong. I think, now this is just me, Patty may have some kind of vendetta against Zack or don't want to be in Zack's shadow or want to be on her own because the guy that we all love to hate on YouTube is so adamant about going at Zack. Now, I'm thinking, if I have Patty Jenkins over my shoulders and she watching my videos all the time and she cool with Zack, I will be careful what I say. But this dude I'm talking about here, and I know y'all saying his name in the chat, he goes so hard on Zack with no regard to Patty, it made me think it's some kind of tension going on with them too. And when she didn't want to go with Zack's vision for Wonder Woman, when she took away the sword, when she took away the shield, when she took away the warrior of Wonder Woman, the Wonder Woman that we love, and went with that rom-com, it makes me think something ain't right. Because this is the thing here. Kevin Feige is the quarterback of the MCU. He puts everything together. Everything got to follow a formula. Zack put out a formula for all these directors. James Wan, he followed that. That Aquaman we see right there, that comes from Zack. Okay? That Wonder Woman, that first movie, that came from Zack. This Wonder Woman 2 came from Patty and it failed. Because she didn't want to follow the formula. I'm not coming at Patty. Maybe she made a mistake and thought, okay, let me shine and show my own skills. I can understand that, Patty. But Zack threw you up the alley-oop and all you had to do was dunk it. We wanted to see more of that Wonder Woman 1 and not this Wonder Woman 84. She was up in this joint doing flying and all that joint, and this is the thing. She wasn't flying in BVS. BVS come after that. She had a sword and shield, and BVS didn't have a sword and shield in this one. But she had a sword and shield in Wonder Woman 1? I don't understand. I don't understand. And maybe it's just me. Shadow Ghost, what's up, sir? Shadow Ghost, I'm glad you're here. Let me see what Eon's saying. Patty has an issue with Zack and the DCEU in general. She says she won't be crossing over with any new characters, which just hurt Wonder Woman. I believe that, bro. I believe that. Let me see what Sickness is saying. Sickness. It's clear that Patty ain't no team player. She wants to just do her own thing. That's selfish, real talk. I'm agreeing with that. Let me see what Vega said. Wonder Woman 84 isn't just bad because of its hole in the story, and they changed in the whole persona of Wonder Woman from what came before in Wonder Woman and what comes after in BBS. But she didn't really mature the way we tried to say. She didn't mature as a character. She didn't mature. She should have understood after Wonder Woman 1 that she couldn't get that man back. That's a selfish wish. And I understand you trying to rock with Wonder Woman having flaws and all this stuff, but it just didn't work out right. It didn't work out right. Igor, I'm glad you're here. Mocking, I'm glad you're here. Let me see. We just get back into this article. Remember when everyone was talking ish about how Patty saved these? That was your boy saying that. I ain't gonna say his name no more, but that was your boy saying that. Y'all check out this article I just pulled up. Because it talk about if it was successful or not, Wonder Woman, what it did for HBO Max. Let's read this right here real quick, right fast. Y'all make sure to like that like button. Smash that like button. Let's see. Let me pull it up right here. Boom. Let's check out this article right here. It says, let's see. Theatrically, the results seem to be neither good nor catastrophic. This is talking about Wonder Woman 84. Over its first weekend, Wonder Woman 1984 hauled in $16.7 million, surpassing pre-release expectations to log the biggest box office opening of the N95 era, but slipped to just $5.5 million in its second weekend to close out Hollywood's least profitable year to date. The movie was tallied a lackluster 118.5 million globally. Streaming wise, meanwhile, Warner Media celebrated Wonder Woman 84 having broken records and exceeded our expectations, but did not release any HBO Max subscriber data that would have confirmed or invalidated the infancy of that move. Now, I need to know from the chat out there, did Wonder Woman do good for HBO Max? This movie needs to do good for HBO Max. It's very important. Because if it don't do good for HBO Max, I'm afraid the Snyderverse is no more. I'm afraid for that. To me, Wonder Woman 84 is like Kingsman 2. That movie's still enjoyable, but when you compare it to Kingsman 1, it has a lot of... But this is the thing, though, always remember. She ain't even fighting that much in that movie. Think about the only fight scene, the really real fight scene she had. That mall scene wasn't no fight scene, bro. Think about the only fight scene in the movie was when she was in Egypt. That was the only fight scene. The ending of the movie, Patty said this. She didn't want a fight scene. Patty Jenkins didn't even want a fight scene at the end of the first Wonder Woman movie. What? What's she thinking? What was she thinking? I'm sorry. I know characters need depth and they need flaws and they need a great story. But when we watch a comic book movie, I'm not watching a Superman and Batman movie just to see their emotional sides all the way through the movie. I want to see some vicious, hard-hitting, brutal violence. I want to see some hardcore violence. I want to see some fights. I want to see some cars, some explosions. I want to hear people yelling to my, ew, save me. I want to see that type of stuff. I don't want to see, oh, I miss you and I love you and I really care about you and I just want us to be together forever and you just really make me feel so warm and squishy inside and I just love the way you are and I love who you are and I love who you're going to be and, you just make me feel so wonderful and great inside and, and I'm just so sad. And I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I want to see some fighting. Let's continue with this article, though. This article kind of interesting. It said, according to the streaming service measurement and analytics from Antenna, however, Warner could claim an important if qualified victory. Okay. In Wonder Woman 1984, first 3 days on HBO Max, the platform registered more new signups than any other streaming service has recorded over any 3-day period in the past year. That's great. It is important to know that Antenna does not yet, as a policy, publish specific subscriber projection numbers. But comparative data that company released Monday showed that Wonder Woman 84 bested its closest runner-up. Okay, that's good. Let me try to skim the rest of this article, though. The key metric, subscriber retention, remains unknown. Whether customers stay loyal to the platform or just cancel HBO Max and subscribe whenever a new movie they want to see comes online is anybody's guess. Yes, even with the mashing of cherry pick intel given Warner Media executives reasons to crow in the best new post-pandemic Hollywood. The business of quantifying Wonder Woman 1984 as a streaming hit remains far from simple. So from judging from this Vulture article right here, they don't know. They don't know if Wonder Woman did good. They don't know. I know somebody in the chat know, though. We got 65 people up in here. Thank y'all so much for coming out. Do anybody in the chat know if we got a whole bunch of subscribers from Wonder Woman 84? I keep telling y'all that's important. I always remember, even a lot of drama could have worked if it is at the least the writing was better. Ray Fisher needs to fix Warner Media. I'm gonna tell you what Ray Fisher need to do, because I can tell Ray Fisher he ain't playing, he ain't lying, bro. This is what Ray Fisher need to do to everybody up in Warner brother who treated him bad. Non-violent, my brother. You let Fatal J handle that. You sit back and chill. Let's continue reading this. This is the third thing. Since we talking about Ray, Joker flick cast, I'm glad you brought that up because we supposed to talk about Ray. Let's talk about Ray real quick. It says right here, Ray Fisher. Regarding Ray Fisher, Fisher recently blasted Walter Hamada following the New York Times interview and said he would never work on another film Hamada is involved with. Shortly after WB extended Hamada's DC film deal, and now it said Ray Fisher is not appearing in The Flash, and that Cyborg has been completely written out of The Flash, obviously doing the math. Now, I want to question that. Let me question that. Let me bring up Ray Fisher Twitter, because Ray Fisher said that's false. Let's read what Ray Fisher had to say. Let's go on Ray Fisher Twitter. Ray Fisher said this. Now, this is Adam B. Let me blow this post up. Adam B. Very. A lot of people in the Snyder Cut movie don't like this dude. He said, despite Ray Fisher's claim that Geoff Johns is leaving Warner Media in the... Dang, that's the wrong one. I wasn't supposed to read that yet. Okay, y'all know I'm a boomer. Okay, here you go right here. This is the one I wanted to read. This is the post from the rap.com. Ray Fisher Cyborg written out of The Flash role won't be recasted. Ray Fisher, who has set to appear as Cyborg in the Flash film, was written out of the script and the role will not be recast. This is Ray Fisher himself. He said, I strongly suggest that at the wrap amend this article immediately. While I appreciate the reporter's undying desire to do WB Pictures and Warner Hamada's bidding, it is factually inaccurate. I did not publicly step down from anything. Ray said himself he did not step down. Now, I don't know if step down mean he on hiatus or suspensions from Runner Brother. I don't know. Let's read the second post he put. He said, if Warner Pictures has made the decision to remove from the Flash rather than address in any way Walter Hamada tampering with the Justice League investigation, that's on them. The idea of removing the role rather than recasting it is only being used to try to avoid public backlash. So instead of recasting, they're going to take Cyborg out of the Flashpoint movie. I'm going to say that again because you might not be listening. You might be playing PlayStation while you listen to this, or you might be watching BVS, and I can understand that. Instead of recasting the Cyborg, Ray Fisher as Cyborg, which will be a lot of backlash, and Warner Brothers know that, they're going to remove Cyborg out of the movie. They're going to remove him out of the movie, which is sad. Ray Fisher says the Warner Pictures PR team has struggled to regain control of the narratives ever since they failed to bury me in the Justice League investigation with their September 4th hit piece, which unsurprisingly was written by the same reporter. Okay, more on WBPR and Johanna Fuentes later. This is his other post. The fact is, the Justice League investigation led to Warner Media and its affiliates parting ways with Josh Whedon. Geoff Johns will be following suit. We're going to talk about that. Had Walter Hamada gotten his way, none of that would have been possible, and the cycle of abuse would have continued. So what Ray Fisher is saying, if this was all up to Walter Hamada, Geoff Johns, Josh Whedon, they will still be there. Now, word on the street is Geoff Johns is still at DC. This is the last thing that Ray Fisher put. My team and I are still in deep conversation with Warner Media regarding all these matters in Flash or no Flash. Now, listen to this. This is very important. My team and I are still in deep conversation with Warner Media regarding all these matters in Flash or no Flash, Flashpoint or no Flashpoint. We fully intend to see this through. I keep you posted, but in the meantime, thank you for your continued support. So this is what I'm taking, and I want to know y'all opinion. This is what I'm taking from that. Ray Fisher he probably know he not gonna be in the Flashpoint movie. Snyder Cut movie, that's a given, but he probably know he ain't gonna be in the Flashpoint movie. Okay. Now, I believe everything that what Ray is talking about. But Walter Hamada, I'm going to be honest with you. He a big dog over there at DC and Warner. Walter Hamada, he probably not going nowhere. Because this is the thing about rich people and CEOs and all them joints. Rich people don't get fired. CEOs don't get fired. Wealthy people don't get fired. They move up. So if something goes down with Walter Hamada, he's not going to get fired because it don't work like that. They'll just move him to a higher up position. I want to know what y'all think in the chat, though. Maybe Fatal J is wrong about Ray Fisher. I support Ray Fisher. I stand with Ray Fisher. I do stand with Ray Fisher. But we got to be logical at the same time. Let's see what everybody's saying in the chat. Thought I saw a super chat. Harold, what's up, Harold? Harold, thank you so much. Harold, since you are being kind to me, I'm going to give you what Ray Fisher probably want to do to people at Warner Brothers who are abusing and hurting people. Here you go. Harold Grant with the $5 super chat. This is what he says. WW 1854 would have been amazing. 1854. You mean 1954? I don't think Diana was born in 1854, sir. But thank you so much. Let's see what I want to know what everybody thinking on this one. Demote Hamada. I wish they demoted him. But I'm telling you, it don't work like that with wealthy people. Let's see what Vega's saying. Yeah, I don't think Walter Hamada going anywhere. I've seen a tweet the other day with Jim Lee. That's what I'm saying. Vega, that's what I'm saying. Rich people don't go nowhere. Rich people don't go nowhere. they get promoted. So if the Heat get too strong for Walter Hamada, he ain't getting fired. He getting promoted. He just won't be at that position no more. You see what I always remember talking about. I am going to stand as neutral. Sorry, guys. I think this situation could change. I can understand it. This is going to be ugly, man. But this is my whole point from that article. I think Zack Snyder don't want to get involved in this mess, man. He already got a lot on his brain. You know, this is for the fans. He doing the Snyder Cut for free, but I don't think Zack want to deal with this. I think Zack want to wait till everything clear over, and then we'll get that Justice League too. But I think for now, my boy just want to do Dawn of the Dead. I can understand that. I definitely can understand that. But it's getting ugly. This is gonna get ugly, man. This is gonna get ugly. Let me see. Richardson, Fader J. I just trust Ray Fisher, but Hamada surprised me. I always thought he was a good guy. Let me tell you something. When it comes to this Hollywood stuff, ain't nobody good. You got to be careful. I don't heard stories about Hollywood, man, and how these people do and what they do behind closed doors. They are monsters. And I'm not putting that on anybody. I'm not putting that on Walter Hamada. I'm not putting that on because I don't know. But all I'm saying is Hollywood will blow your mind. It's a lot of people. It's a reason why you got Britney Spears shaving her head off and hitting people windshields with umbrellas. And I ain't trying to be funny, but I'm just saying. Let me see. We need another Wonder Woman from another Earth. If you delete Cyborg, Ray Fisher, he needs to be replaced with John. Let me tell y'all something. Zack said it himself. Ray Fisher can't be replaced. He the heart of the movie. Zack Snyder theme of the Snyder Cut is Ray Fisher is the heart of the Snyder Cut film. I feel like I said before, if Ray is taken out of this joint, if he's taken out of future DC movies, the Snyderverse ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. You know why they ain't gonna work? Because Zack ain't gonna have motivation to go without my boy. Him and Ray Fisher tight. And you know how Zack is. He loyal like that, man. So I don't want to see it, man. I don't want to see it. We got Film Gob in the building. What up, Film Gobby? 1854. Let me see what Steve said, because we're going to finish this article. We got to finish this article. Richardson, yeah, I understand what you're saying. The job of trailers to attract viewers, attract buyers. Trailers have done this since the beginning of time. Philip Ray been putting his neck out. He been putting his neck out for Zack. Zack ain't gonna do my boy dirty and recast him. And Zack ain't gonna do that, bro. Zack gonna stand by him. And Ray gonna do the same with Zack. You know? Film guy, you got another fatal clip. That's messed up, man. Why you gonna put me out like that? DC Legendary, I wonder how come the other cast members are not. They have said something. DC Legend, they don't say something. They giving us clues. They be giving us hints. I know for a fact. Jason Momoa said something. Gal Gadot have said something. Now you know when it come to Henry Cavill, he keep to himself, man. I love Henry Cavill. He keep to himself. Let's finish reading this article though. Ray Fisher, thank you so much for that telling the truth, man. Let's get back to this article though. And Film God don't get on to me for reading comic book news. Here it goes. It says regarding Ray Fisher recently blasted Walter Hamada following the New York Times interview and said he would never work on another film Hamada is involved with. Shortly after, WB extended Hamada's DC Films deal, and now it said Ray Fisher is not appearing in The Flash, and that Cyborg has completely written out The Flash. Ray Fisher said Flash or no Flash. So I don't think Ray Fisher is sure if he's going to be in Flashpoint anymore. Obviously, doing the math, WB went with Hamada over Fisher, which is a no-brainer. We can assume that Zack Snyder was going to complete his 2 Justice League films for HBO Max, that he would have wanted Fisher back as Cyborg. Yes, he would have. Who Zack says is the heart of the Justice League. Matt McGloin, thank you. Thank you, Matt McGloin. I've been saying this through this whole stream. Zack said that Ray Fisher is the heart of the movie. But it's likely Warner Media probably said Fisher can hit the high road. So as Zack wouldn't recast Cyborg, you know Zack ain't gonna recast Cyborg. He is probably finally done with all the BS at WB and is done with DC. I just said that. I'm gonna read that again. But it's likely Warner Media probably said Fisher can hit the high road. So as Zack Zack wouldn't recast Cyborg. He is probably finally done with all the BS at WB and is done with DC. When you look at the comic book debate where Zack Snyder was on, Zack Snyder, he changed his tune up quick. He said he don't know if it's a future. He's busy right now. Zack don't want to get involved with the WB mess that's going on. Which is sad, man. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad, man. It's sad. Let's see what Vega's saying. I believe if Ray Fisher is really taken out of the Flash, we'll see Ben Affleck step away. That's why Vega, that's why you the man. Vega, that's why you the man. That's the truth. Now the Ben Affleck news is changing up where they talking about Michael Keaton is going to be the Batman of the DCEU. Where did that news come from? I believe if Ray Fisher is really taken out of the Flash, we'll see Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck ain't going to be down if Zack ain't down. Why would Ben Affleck come back to the DCEU if Zack is going and doing his other movies? That's what I'm saying, man. That's why if we really want the Snyderverse, people by the droves, and I mean thousands of people, everybody in this chat, you need to get a HBO Max subscription. I think that's the only way we can move forward. But it's a double-edged sword because if Ray Fisher is gone, you can pretty much be sure, and I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but I give y'all facts. That's what the Fatal J show represents. You can be rest assured if Ray ain't in no more movies, and Warner Brothers don't want to have nothing to do with Zack. If Hamada get rid of Ray Fisher, we not getting no Snyderverse, man. We not getting no Snyderverse. And I hate that. That pains me, man. That pains me. I am a hardcore Zack Snyder fan. I watch 300 almost every week because I rip off my shirt and want to be a Spartan. Sin City and 300 are two of the most accurate comic adaptations known to man. Zack literally took the words and the movements out of that comic book, out of 300. A lot of people don't know 300 is a comic book by Frank Miller. Piece by piece, piece by piece, Zack made that a perfect comic book adaptation movie. I'm a hardcore Zack fan, so don't ever think I'm going against Zack. I'm never going against Zack. That's a humble, nice man. But it's sad because it look like we're not getting that. It look like we ain't getting the Snyderverse. I'm just being real with you. I'm gonna see what the chat's saying. David Cortina, I say let's hope his part in Snyder Cut better be exceptional. I agree. What up, Fatal? Jose Diaz, what's up, sir? Dr. Fate. After Justice League is released, everyone gonna be wanting that Cyborg movie. We got to push for it, man. We got to demand it, man. Like, release the Snyder Cut, job done, job well done. But now we got to get behind Ray Fisher being Cyborg, bro. That's very important. Just like Zack Snyder said, Ray Fisher is the key. We got to get behind Ray Fisher, man. If not, we not getting no Snyderverse. We're not getting no Snyderverse. DC Talk, Warner Media didn't give Hamada the promotion. Emery gave him a raise. That's what I'm saying. DC Talk, didn't I just say that? I mean, I ain't going against you, but I'm just saying I said that. Rich, wealthy people don't get demoted. They get promoted. They get promoted. Walter Hamada not going nowhere. He not going nowhere. Shoot. A lot of people want Kathleen Kennedy from Star Wars going. Is she gone yet? She came out with Last Jedi. Is she gone yet? She came out with Rise of Skywalker. Is she gone yet? No, they give them people raises. She's not going nowhere. Walter Hamada ain't going nowhere. Not going nowhere. Q will. If HBO Max offers Zack a chance to make Justice League 2 and 3, I think he would jump at the chance, busy and not including. No, I don't think he will, Q will. If Ray Fisher is not involved with Justice League 2, because you got to remember this, Q will. When you look at the Jim Lee storyboard, Cyborg is tore up and he's messed up, but he played a big role in the Snyder Cut. You can look at the storyboard. Did Ray Fisher Cyborg play a huge role in Snyder Cut 2? You see the art where Snyder Cut 2. You see the art at the end of Snyder Cut where Flash is dragging Cyborg to Bruce Wayne's mansion. That's gonna be the cliffhanger of the Snyder Cut. I don't think Zack gonna go any further without my boy. Zack said it himself on Comic Book Debate. Get the brothers on here. They call the Farouk brothers. Get them on here. They'll tell you they self. This Zack said that. Let's see. Il Vega. Facts. My brother who lives with me has HBO Max for free because he has AT&T for his phone service. I still subscribe to HBO Max when they announce Zack Snyder Justice League Just Show. That's what one there for. Yes, sir. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Daniel. Daniel, I got to blow you up in the right way. I'm going to give you the best scene in Dragon Ball Z history. Daniel with the $5 super chat. I can't read none of that. But shout out to my international brothers. To my international brothers up there, I really do hope that y'all get HBO Max. Like, I really hope that they provide a way for everybody because Zack got a lot of international fans, bro. Just people that subscribe to me. If you look internationally, Rise, I got a lot of my Indian brothers is out there. A lot of my China brothers is out there. All I see is Ray Fisher. I'm pretty sure you will support. Daniel, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. That's real groovy to Zack. Think about this. Zack is bringing the world together. You know how many people going to be watching the Snyder Cut when it drop? I'm going to probably watch it all day long. Let's continue. Let's see what everybody's saying. Benzo, greatest moderator in history. Let me see. Q-Will, I'm saying Ray will be involved. I hope he'll be involved, man. Fatal says Seal says Zack is playing chess. We run the brothers. He wants the Snyderverse. Okay. He playing chess. That's dope. That's dope. I hope he playing chess. Which will be good. You know, that's really good. It just clicked in my head. If he playing chess with Warner Brothers, Zack got a lot of leverage. Okay. If the Snyder Cut do good, they're gonna come to Zack. They're gonna come to Zack for that Justice League too. There is a shred of hope. They'll come to Zack for that Justice League too. And of course, you know Zack gonna say, I need Ray Fisher. And then you know that's gonna automatically probably put him back in Flashpoint. So there is hope, ladies and gentlemen. Seal, thank you so much. Wherever you at, Seal, thank you so much for that. Kevin O'Dog, honestly, I think we need to appreciate the fact that we're getting a 4-hour epic Justice League film and enjoy the exciting time. Let tomorrow worry by itself. Very dope. I agree with that too. But you got to understand, man, you got a lot of fans out there fought hard for this movie to come out, bro. And people want to see this go long for a long way. But I'm gonna put it like this, Kevin, because you spitting that real. Do I want more? Yes. Do I have to have more? No. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the battle is over. We won. We won. We got the movie we wanted. Will it be sad that it don't move on? Yeah, it will be sad. But, Kevin, you're right. I got to give it to you, Kevin. I can admit when somebody is right. I can admit when I'm wrong. But you're right. You're definitely right, bro. You're definitely right. Let me see, Diego. And I got to finish this article, too. Daniel is saying that Brazil. Oh, okay, thank you for translating, Diego. Daniel is saying that Brazil is with Ray Fisher and no abuse should be ignored. That's true. And justice will be served and the guilty made responsible. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. I really do. Because I'm looking at Ray Fisher tweets. Ray Fisher don't care if he get fired. And I got to respect somebody like that. Ray Fisher have that same fire as Muhammad Ali did. when the whole world was going against him and he didn't care because he was fighting for what's right. And now Muhammad Ali is dead and gone, but people look at Muhammad Ali as a legend. And it's odd enough, it's strange enough. Ray Fisher played Muhammad Ali. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? He played Muhammad Ali, bro. He played Muhammad Ali. I want to see justice served too. I really do. Honestly, I kind of wanted the Justice League movie to be a Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Hal Jordan. I keep hearing rumors it might be a Trinity movie coming out in the future, which would be dope. I'm surprised they didn't go with that. Now, this is just me talking. After the BVS, at the end of BVS, you know what I would have did instead of a Justice League movie? I would have did a Trinity movie with Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman, just them three, and then win in the Justice League. But that's just me. Zach a better director than me. Way better. I'm not no director. But that's a good idea. Yeah, Cyborg is cool. He's cool. Why you think Wonder Woman 3 was confirmed? Because Wonder Woman, I think that's just marketing. That was marketing for the movie to keep attention on 1984, to keep attention on Wonder Woman after the fact that it dropped. That's to keep. They do that all the time. Like when movies drop, like let's just say Iron Man 3 drop, another after the movie is dropped, like a day or two after that, people will come out and say Iron Man 4 was confirmed. They always do that. They always do that. Let's see what we got here. Always remember, thank you for the $10 super chat. Here you go, sir. Always remember, he said, I think HBO Max should be released in South Korea too, but it's too bad it's only in the U.S. There are many Zack Snyder fans in South Korea like me. It would be helpful to make more subscribers. I hope they're working on that. Always remember. I really do. I really hope they're working on that. Because I think everybody in the world, it would be dope if everybody in the world for those 4 hours come together. Because I'll tell you like this. Everybody came together for that Cobra Kai. Man, that's still one of the sickest shows known to man. That's like one of the first shows I binged all the way through and still wanted more when I was done. I was just like this. And I didn't even blink. Eyes just burning. Let's continue. Let's see. And then we got to finish this article too. If Wonder Woman 3 is true, then they have no excuse not to do Justice League sequels. Justice League does better than Wonder Woman 84. Ray Fisher didn't play Muhammad Ali Fatal. It was Will Smith. No, Ray Fisher played. I know for no, man. Google it. I'm supposed to Google it and show you. Ray Fisher played Muhammad Ali, bro. I know you thinking about the Will Smith movie. I know about that one. He played Muhammad Ali too. I'm gonna pull it up. Because I know y'all be thinking Fatal J be messing up stuff. So watch this. I'm gonna show y'all. Ray Fisher played Muhammad Ali. Let's pull this up. Check this out right here. Ray Fisher played Muhammad Ali. You see that right there? That's Muhammad Ali. He played Muhammad Ali. Look at this article by IGN. Ray Fisher cast a cyborg in Batman versus Superman. He played Muhammad Ali before he played Cyborg. He played Muhammad Ali. I remember seeing that joint back in the day. Ray Fisher been in some good stuff. Ziva Fed, what's up, sir? Glad you're here. 4 Nerds is in the building. Man, I love 4 Nerds. Let me see. Let's see. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to this article. This article is interesting, man. Shout out to Matt McGloin. I know y'all hate his guts, but Matt McGloin, he don't do that clickbait stuff no more. What he do is he just steal people's stuff. And when I say steal people's stuff, he'll just take their tweets and then make an article about it. Oh, we got 94 people up in here. Thank y'all so much for coming out. Rip Magos, what's up? Ted D Batman, thank you for coming. Double MJ, thank you for coming. Ziva Fed, thank you for coming. Q Wheel, thank you for coming. Let's continue reading this article though. We can assume that if Zack Snyder was going to complete his 2 Justice League films for HBO Max, that he would have wanted Fisher back as Cyborg, who Zack says is the heart of the Justice League. But it's likely Warner Media probably said Fisher can hit the high road. So as Zack wouldn't recast Cyborg, he is probably finally done with all the BS at WB and is done with DC. This is Zack. They talking about Zack. Now, check this out. Then again, if the Snyder Cut turns out to be a huge success in terms of new subscribers for HBO Max, anything could happen. That's what I want to tell you guys. We have to show up and show out, or we not going to get another Justice League. We not. So we got to blow the box up when it comes to HBO Max, when it comes to subscribers. That's the only way, because I'm thinking this. Wonder Woman 84 didn't do what it was supposed to do with those subscribers. It didn't do it. But if we turn out by the thousands, and they need to make this thing international, man. Because if they do it international, it's so many people. My Hispanic people, my Spanish people, my Indian people, my Russian people, my Chinese people, my South Korean people, my African people. They want to see this movie. They want to see this movie. HBO Max, please listen up. Please listen up. Let's continue. Here's an update. Another issue could be Geoff Johns, who has been said to have stabbed Snyder in the back and is responsible for Ben Affleck leaving the Batman role. Ooh, I'm going to read that again. Another issue could be Geoff Johns, who has been said to have stabbed Snyder in the back, is responsible for Ben Affleck leaving the Batman role. Fisher recently claimed that Johns is leaving WB, but a report says that is not true. Let's get into that article. It's not over. Y'all thought it was over. It ain't over. Let's read this article. We're going to read this article right here. Because they said Geoff Johns still there. It says Geoff Johns still at WB, despite Ray Fisher claims. Now, y'all let me know in the chat if this is real or not. It says, despite claims by Ray Fisher, it is reported that Geoff Johns is still at Warner Brothers and DC, who is involved with films and TV projects. Fisher, who has been accusing Johns, Josh Whedon, and John Bird of various allegations in regards to filming the Justice League movie, claimed on Twitter on Thursday that Geoff Johns will be following Whedon and leaving WB. Now, I already read this. I'm going to read it real fast for y'all. The fact is, Justice League investigation led to Warner Media parting ways with Josh Whedon. Geoff Johns will be following suit. Had Walter Hamada gotten his way, none of that would have been possible, and the cycle of abuse would have continued. A report at Variety refutes that. What Ray Fisher claims about Geoff Johns and says John is sticking around. Writer-producer Geoff Johns had multiple projects at Warner Media and remained working with the company. It kind of makes sense since Geoff Johns' name was on Wonder Woman 84. But I could be wrong. Let's continue. Despite a claim that actor Ray Fisher that Johns will be parting ways with Warner Media following the company's investigation into Fisher's allegations of misconduct on Justice League. Multiple sources confirmed to Variety. Johns' project at DC includes Johns having recently co-written the Wonder Woman 1984 movie. I just said that. And Johns is involved with creating and producing Stargirl, Batwoman, Doom Patrol, Titans, Superman and Lois, and the HBO Max Green Lantern series. You want to know something that's crazy? Those shows that was just named, they still going on. Geoff Johns, if he truly is a part of this, and I'm pretty sure he is, I'm too lazy to look it up, he might still be at DC. Ray Fisher have also recently blasted Walter Hamada, the head of DC Films, stating he won't be involved in any DC movie that Hamada is involved with, which was following by reports that Fisher is out and the Cyborg has been completely written out of the upcoming Flash movie. This is crazy, man. I'm not going to lie to y'all, man. This is some crazy stuff. This is some crazy stuff, man. I don't even know what to think no more. I don't even know what to think. Let me look at what y'all saying, man. Let me pull up the chat. This is a bunch of craziness going on. 84 people in here. Thank y'all so much for coming. Igor, Ziva Fit today would be a great day to do with Ray Fisher as our sideboard. Oh, Ray Fisher's our sideboard. I got that as my avatar. DC Talkway Extended. Geoff Johns only on WTV. That's where he at the article BS. Could be BS. You're right. May not be real. My support and my respect to Zack Snyder. I stand with Zack Snyder 100%. Seriously, I do too. I stand behind Zack Snyder and I stand behind Ray Fisher. I really do. Ray Fisher is fighting for truth. And I hate to say it, but in this day and age, when you speak truth, you get persecuted. You get persecuted. Let me see. Did somebody send me a super chat? I just seen that. Daniel, thank you so much. Daniel, thank you so much for showing the love. Here you go, sir. My cousin, he embarrassed me all the time. He wants me to put him on his streams. Here you go, man. Diego Flores, if you could translate that for me, sir, that would be absolutely perfect. Dan, you thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Always remember with the Korean super chat, I think HBO Max should be released in South Korea too, but it's too bad it's only in the US. There are many Zack Snyder fans. Am I tripping or did I just read that? Did I just read that? I think I did just read that. It would be helpful to make more subscribers. If I didn't just read that, always remember, thank you so much, sir. Dr. Fate, let me see what Dr. Fate said after Justice League release. Man of Steel 2 confirmed. Backflash show confirmed. Cyborg. I want to see them movies, man. DC Legendary. I don't think we would get the air cut because it should have been announced. I'm thinking that too. DC Legendary. I forgot about the air cut. I forgot about the air cut. Ain't nobody even talking about the air cut no more. I don't think we'll get the air cut because it should have been announced already if it was completely all. That's what I'm thinking. Dang. Diego Flores, he's repeating his previous message. It might be me though. I think I read the what they already sent me. But Diego, thank you so much for translating. That means a lot. Let me see what Steve's saying. Steve, Fatal J, we need to get your cousin at WP. He the first person to turn into a Super Saiyan, Steve. So we might need to get him to do that. Vega, so I read I read the same one. My bad, man. David Cortino, easier to double down than admit to mistake with WB. That's the thing, man, though. Ray Fisher is going at a corporation. This man is going against a corporation. I give him kudos for that. Because you know what? A lot of people out there, and I'm saying a lot of people, in situations like that, they'll just keep their mouth closed, won't say nothing. This man is willing to put his livelihood and his life on the line for the defense of other people. Everybody know. I read it with a Watchtower with Geoff the other day on the stream and broke down how Josh Whedon mentally getting these actors' heads and act like he owned them. He been doing it ever since Buffy. Acting like he owned these people. And a lot of people be too scared to come out against that. Ray Fisher ain't scared. I got to support that man. Because if we don't support people like that, guess what? It's going to be more abuse, more mental abuse out there. And you're going to wish you would have stepped up and backed up this man. And I'm going to say this before the show ends, and I want to thank y'all so much for coming out. This is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. This is very important. If you want that Zack Snyder Justice League, if you want that Zack Snyder Justice League 2, if you want that Zack Snyder Justice League 3, you're going to have to support this HBO Max if you're a true hardcore fan. Don't pirate the movie. Don't do none of them joints. Support this movie, man. And if you come out by the droves, if you come by the thousands and the millions and support this stuff, I'm pretty sure everything gonna be all right. I want to thank everybody for coming out to the show. I want to thank everybody in the chat for smashing that like button and hanging out with me for a little bit and talking about the stuff that I love. I want to thank everybody out there for the super chat love. You are very awesome, and I adore y'all. And guess what? I will see y'all next time. Peace out.